everyone, welcome to another video, and today we're going to solve a new question in our prefix sum series. And the question number is 485 and the title is max consecutive ones. So the question suggests, given a binary array called nums, return the maximum number of consecutive ones in the array. So it's a simple question. So we will be given an array. Let's take the example one called nums, and it will contain ones and zeros. So in this particular array, the subarray that contains maximum number of consecutive ones is from index number 3 to 5, right? This one. So we have to return 3 as a answer. So this is a direct kind of prefix sum question. We can definitely get the answer by implementing simple prefix sum. Now let's discuss that. We're going to create a prefix sum array, right? Let's write down the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to keep calculating the prefix sum. For index number 0, it will become 1. For index number 1, it becomes 2. And when we go to index number 2, the sum will become again 2, right? And the time we will get the same sum, right? Same prefix sum as the previous index. At that time, we have to reset this particular sum to 0. At the same time, we will be keep track of max. Max at that time will become 2. And then again, we're going to keep doing our prefix sum. So once we convert this to 0, the next one again will start from 1. Then for index number 4, it will become 2. For index number 5, it will become 3. And when we reach at the end, at the same time, we will be keep tracking of our max. So by the time we reach at the index number 5, our max will become max of previously calculated max and our current value. So this will become 3, and this will be our answer. As simple as that. A simple prefix sum question, and we just have to reset the value in our prefix sum array every time we get a 0. Okay, now then let's implement the same using JavaScript. So first thing first, we're going to create our necessary variables. And our first variable will be let max. We're going to initiate it with 0 because our default value will be 0. And then we're going to write our for loop. In this particular case, right? In this particular case, since we are not going to use that original array again in our coding, so we can manipulate the same array so that we can save some space. And we're going to do OF1 space and again OFN time complexity. So let's write down our for loop. Index equal to 0, less than nums I plus plus. And then our element is nothing but num. It will be our individual number, or we can calculate, we can call it current, right? So also you're going to keep track of our previous value, that is num I minus 1. Since I minus 1 can go out of bound, so we have to put some condition here, like if nums of I minus 1, then it will become nums of I minus 1. Else you have to just make the value 0, right? So that for index number 0, it will not gonna give us any error. Now As usual, we're going to write our prefix sum. So nums of I equals to nums of I plus nums of I minus 1. So we're going to keep calculating our prefix sum. And now we have to compare the value or the time when our nums of I, the current prefix sum, becomes same as previous value or nums of I minus 1 value. So if nums of I equals to previous, then we have to reset our nums of I to 0. Simple. And here, before doing that, before resetting it, for every calculation, right, we have to keep track of our max value. So let max equals to our math.max, calculated max, and nums of I. And at the end, we just have to return our max. Yeah, we don't need this one. Previous of nums of I minus 1. I nums of, sorry, here I did the mistake, right? Here we are calculating previous because nums I minus 1 again gonna give issue. So we have to add its previous. Simple. So that it will not gonna go out of bound and everything else looks good. Now it's running. Works. Now let's try to run the same in lit code. Copy it. Test cases are running. Submit. This is one of the most efficient solution. So that's that. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.